It's been a long time coming, I ain't seen nothing. Help me, please. Out of breath, I'm running, the bridge is burning after me. Life don't seem like it used to. Love don't feel like it used to. Oh no, oh no. And I can't stop thinking about it. All the things that I have done wrong. It's a miracle that I'm living. And I've hit my low. I can't wait to go home. Can't wait till I go home. I can't wait to go home. Can't wait till I go home. Till I go home. It's been a long time coming, I ain't seen nothing. Help me, please. Out of breath, I'm running, the bridge is burning.
Yo, everybody, welcome back. Hey, Saba. Hey, okay, so I apologize about last night. I was going to go live, and then my ISP literally had like, I don't know what the hell happened. My upload speed was at 6, my download speed was at 6. I was wondering why, like, when I was loading stuff last night, it was real slow. Like, but whatever happened, they fixed it. Actually, some of it came back online like a couple hours later. Like I started getting my download speed back. My upload speed was still trash. Yeah, but this morning we're fine. So we're going to do it. Well, now it's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, but you all know what I mean. Good to see you again. So as part of my thing to remember to stream the games that I was given keys for and things, there's this game I streamed a while ago called Starseed when it came out. Very, very bare bones thing. We pretty much got through everything in a couple of streams. So I put it on the shelf for a while. HeartSynth did a couple of updates since then. And I decided, why not? Let's start over from scratch. I do have a profile that's got like everything end game to the point that I was at. But let me start over from scratch. And yeah, we'll just be the lonely astronaut again. Starseed's the kind of game. It's like it's very like atmospheric, very lonely feeling. So that's what they were going for. Think about it as a lonely version of Stardew Valley. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to playing the game again because it's like I said, it has been a while, and I do like the game. Like it's one of those games you can kind of sit back and just go. And just kind of zen out, and that's what they were doing. HeartSynth eventually wants to make this a combination of an exploration game and an idling game. So, like, if you ever play those like clicker games and stuff like that, where you can get to a point where you can just kind of let the game run and do things, that's what Starseed's going to turn into. Is that you're going to be able to leave things alone for a little while, get up, go do your chores, go have a sandwich, in Saba's case, go groom a dog, and come back to your computer. And, harvest everything, reset everything, build the new stuff, go explore a couple new things. So just kind of keep going. But because it's a multi-planet game where you can actually have like an astronaut on like separate planets, a little bit of an interstellar vibe if anyone's ever watched that movie. So but like I said, again, I'm sorry about last night. I literally hit live, went live for 2 minutes, and it just puked. I got a 99% frame drop because my upload speed was gone. So. All right, let's do this thing. All right, don't mind that. I've got to find my Starseed thing here and turn that off. Turn that off and turn Starseed on. Yeah, and I'm one of those weirdos. I've got. Oh, I never fixed the. Hold on a second. Did I never fix that? I never fixed Starseed. Okay. I never fixed Starseed on YouTube. I never fixed it on here so that the game would center. So anyway, let's go ahead and do it. I'm looking forward to playing this again. And, you know, HeartSynth has been working on it. And, you know, it's the type of developer you want to support because, you know, they are doing it all one person or two people. And they're drawing all their stuff and doing everything. They're not, you know, cheaping out by buying assets for the game. So I appreciate them for doing that. Okay, it's not just me. It wasn't just Sava. Blurp is actually probably down for everybody. I'm going to go on Blurp and double check that. Hey, Gecko. Okay, where did the Starseed game go? I hate it when this does this. Give me a sec, guys. I'm so sorry. No, it's not. Okay, this is just driving me bananas. I'm sorry, guys. My capture of Starseed is being absolutely dumb here. Give me just a sec. Unfortunately, the way I've got my stuff set up, sometimes getting my game to resize and moving things around gets a little weird. So I am sorry about that. Okay. Now let's get this back down to... Hold on, I gotta... Thank you. Thank you. All right, we got that. Now I gotta do it on the other side. Game's too big. Okay, I moved the wrong thing. Stuff! You know, if you're not having a scuff moment on the stream, you're not streaming. Okay, you gotta have a scuff moment. You gotta have scuff moments. All right, we got that. All right, let's see, center horizontally. Okay, that's good. Yay! Touchdown! Yo, Eagle, how's it going? Good to see you again. Okay, we got everything sorted out, guys. Sorry about that. Hello? Hello? Why is my... Excuse me? Hold on a sec, guys. Okay, OBS, they did an update for it and the menus changed, so I'm like, that was throwing me. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Blur. Uh-oh. Don't you start, game. OBS, stream, don't you start. Okay. Now I'm having frame drops. Let me... Okay. What's going on? Why am I having weird frame drops all of a sudden? Is there something... Is there something acting stupid in the background? I gotta double check this. No, 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 no. Okay, it's just the usual BS now. Okay, so yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to completely nuke my entire profile here, I think. Unless I can make a new one. Can I make a new profile? Okay, here we go. Create new profile. Ah. Okay, so I'll have to do it that way. All right, so the thing about it, when you start a new seed, you don't have any of your unlocks. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the blur. So we're gonna have to do like Salva did earlier. So there we go. We do that. But yeah, welcome on in, Gecko. How you doing? All right, so yeah, at the start you have nothing. Start a new seed. Let's see. Oz. We should do that just because of Ozzy Osbourne. Let's see. What does this planet start with? Oh, it's got 4 different types of plants. What's crystal? 5 plants. The lettuce would be a nice thing to start with. This is another one that has lettuce. What's this one? Another crystal. Hey, Chico. Appreciate it, man. Okay, this one's got, everybody's got lettuce except for the first world, it looks like. Well, this one doesn't. Oh, this one's got, yeah, well, this one's got a lot. Wow, this is a heavy planet just all around. Right now, these numbers don't do a super lot to you, but it does, like, the gravity makes your crops worth a little bit more. So a high gravity planet is good for growing crops early, because that's how you make your money. This one's got... Rock is 1.2. 1.16. Yeah, see, Oz is 1.2, but it doesn't have lettuce. And Rock is 1.2, and it doesn't have lettuce either. So the 1.6 planet does not have lettuce either. So all the heavy planets don't have lettuce. Which I kind of would want the lettuce. Okay, what's the heaviest planet I can get then that has lettuce? Rock is 0.98. Well, I'm going to have sprinklers anyway, so it's not going to be a big deal. Crop quality price -2%. Okay, no, I don't want that. Crop quality plus 20%. But you don't have lettuce. plus 8%, plus 8%. You know, I'll take this one. I'll take potent, or potent, however you want to call it. It's got potatoes, carrots, tomatoes. I've got lettuce. It's copper and iron and coal is the main stuff we can find. So regular stone is actually rare here, but hopefully that won't bother me too much. Okay. Now you pick your astronaut, and your astronaut kind of affects certain things, but right now the stats don't mean a whole lot. The only real thing I've found that matters right now is the agility and the toughness, because you do move a little bit faster with the higher agility, not visibly, but I like to pick one that's got balanced stats as best as I can. The leadership thing helps the drones move do a little bit faster. Andromaca Spencer. Wow, that is a freaking mouthful of a name. That's also got a lot of good stats, so we'll take that one. And then mission path will do food because that's the easy one. So yeah, you do that, you pick a planet, you pick an astronaut, and you can just kind of get dumped on the planet. So the planet has two main things. It has this, which is called the hub, and then you have a home area. The home area is pretty static. It's just this area here. It looks the same on all planets. The Heartsmith hasn't had a chance to update things very much in that regard. But yeah, we'll walk around and grab the little bit of ore and stuff that's right here. Now, the experience you get from exploration and farming does mean something. Not a whole lot in the game because, like I said, this is very early access. When I'm talking early access, the early access number on this is 0.2, guys. If anybody's ever played an early access game, 0.2 pretty much means they're early. But like I said, I do like this game because, one, the soundtrack is absolutely like one of the most like you could actually, like, if you have trouble sleeping, you can actually put the soundtrack on and go to sleep to it, and that's not a bad thing. It's a very calming like thing because there's no combat in this game. There's just like puzzles and stuff like this. And it is kind of an empty feeling game, but it's supposed to be like that because you're supposed to be this astronaut that's looking for a planet for your civilization. Assuming we assume it's Earth, but oh wow, that had actual gold there. That's interesting. These big rocks you don't want to beat on. You set up drones on them later to just pretty much farm endless resources from them. At least right now, they're endless. I don't know if eventually Heartsmith is going to make it so those things will eventually expire, or if we can find a way to get more of them. Like if there's like some type of like eventually a future mining thing where you can put a sensor down somewhere. There's also a lot of other places that have these big rocks. There's like mines in the game. And they added geodes and new types of materials and new crafting since I streamed it the first time. When I streamed it, it was like pretty much like the second earliest beta of it, or the second earliest alpha of it. So, and Heartsmith was kind enough to give me the soundtrack is a DLC that you can buy. They gave it to me for free as one, helping them out with it and streaming it. So. And yeah, you do run out of energy, so if you do, you just go back to your little pad here and just recharge. Your tools, instead of a durability, you have an energy level. Once you use them enough, they just run out of energy and you can't do anything. So your tool is a light, a sprinkler, and a all-in-one like gathering tool. It looks like a pickaxe right now. I guess maybe it's gonna stay that way, but you can chop down trees and you can harvest plant seeds. So right now I'm just gathering up these mineral resources. I've got to start planting the crops, so I can start getting the experience I need to for the crop stuff. I can come back here. There's also that scanner which picks up the big minerals, and if you buy a small one, I think it puts like a little marker next to it. So you do start off with 12,000 cash. I'm just gonna say dollars because there's a dollar sign right there. Yeah, you have this computer where you can do like remote mining. So Stardust you use for upgrades, and then these you can like mine these for resources a little bit at a time, and they're pretty much endless. So if you're wanting some resources, you can pick up resources that you normally wouldn't be able to mine on your own. I gotta buy stuff now, so go to the shop and let's see, we'll buy both of the solar panels. Actually, no, one solar panel right now. Buy both of the sprinklers. Buy the furnace. And since you've only got 12,000, like you will buy out everything pretty fast. That's 12,500. I'll get one sprinkler then, so yeah, now I'm, yeah, okay, so it's credits. So now I'm pretty much broke, but can place the I forgot to buy one thing. I need to buy these. I only need 8, thankfully. Thankfully, these come back. So, yeah, for placement, though, we're going to place the sprinkler. You have to stand still when you do placement, though. Actually, no, I'm going to do the soil first. Then we'll place the sprinkler. Then we'll place our solar panel roughly about there. Put the furnace down because we need to melt down the resources. Processor. And then the assembler. So these things here, this melts down ore into metal. This converts metal into bits, and this converts bits into like machines. So you can build more of these things just by using this little loop here. All right, I don't have any feeds, but that's not a problem because what we do then is we go to the global map, go to the one that says home, and then we go beat on some bushes to get some seeds to start our farm. And the farm does regenerate after a while. Yeah, and you can beat the trees down to get softwood. I don't know if he added in any craft for the softwood yet, so we'll take a look at that later once we get some machines. Yeah, so you just want to go through. You can buy seeds. So early on, the seeds match what your planet has pretty much because you can only buy certain seeds because you haven't researched them. So when you research seeds, you'll be able to buy the seeds not in this world. Unfortunately, this planetary seed won't get the new crops right away. I don't know if you fixed that either, but when you start a new planetary seed, they'll have access to all the crops. So if you get one that's mostly minerals, for instance, you can get the starting... Is this new? Huh. I don't remember berry bushes. But yeah, like right now I'm not going to worry about the trees because I don't need any of that. There's also a desert down there and there's a volcanic area that you can get other materials. Right now you just want the seeds. Like there's even this little bit of rock up here you can get. This doesn't come back if I remember right. And then the desert has the only sandstone which you use to make glass. You know, when you run out of energy like I am, you just warp back to the hub. And then the same thing, you open up the menu, take placement, and drop whatever. So I'm gonna do all the lettuce seeds because I've got like a bajillion lettuce seeds there. And then there's quests that you get. Once you do them, you get like you get points that you can use to unlock other stuff. Hey, where's that? We'll go put the drone on the lithium. Sometimes you get lucky and there's like 2 big rocks and you can tell the drone to mine both of them. But if you're not able to do that, then you just do this. Talk to it and tell it to collect the lithium. And then the drones will come out here and shoot it, and you just come back periodically to empty out the lithium. And the little bit of rocks I've already picked up, what I can do now is I can go to the furnace, for instance, and pick a recipe. So say like I want to melt down the copper, so whatever copper I have. So right here, this little thing here was something I suggested because it used to be there was only a plus and minus, and I was like, Hearthstone, no. When you play this game after a couple of hours, you got hundreds of things. Can we please have some like plus buttons? So they added the 5, 10, and 50, which is a huge save on that. That was actually a suggestion I helped with. So yeah, once you do that and you don't have any money really, you can send stuff via the one computer in here. So you got this computer that has the $sign. You can ship certain things, and you can ship up to 5 items at a time, and then you can make a little bit of money that way. So like since I've got the drones on the lithium, I'll just send 5 lithium ores and I'll get like 143 after like 150 seconds. It's literally like, you know, 2.5 minutes of real time. Then you can go back to the map here. So you go back to the global map and there's like this forest and there's this mine here. So let's go check out the forest. He did say he added some new stuff, or they. Yeah, so here we go. We got new things here. So we have looks like a purple flower. Oh, purple spores. Oh, and looks like it makes gas or after a while. And we got some geodes. So very Stardew Valley there. So spores, the spores do make something. I just don't remember what. You can unlock more mines and forest destinations. So if you run out of the resources here, you can get more eventually. Oh, out of energy. Sure. So yeah, there's 3 branches. There's a food branch, there's a mineral branch, and then there is a exploration branch, which involves just a lot of unlocking everything. And you get extra experience points and stuff for that. So when you do that stuff, missions, this right here. So it says 1 upgrade and 1 discovery point at each milestone. And so like all the missions, for instance, like the plant crops, plant multiple crops and then plant different types of crops, harvest the crops, transmit them. So there's a transmitter where you have to beam stuff up to like your central bank where there's global missions you can do to unlock like the bigger stuff so you can get different types of seeds and stuff. And here it says, you know, plant umpteen different types of crops, harvest, you know, tomatoes, carrots, and potatoes and all that good stuff. And once I get the money for it, I'll be able to buy the other sprinkler. And then also I'll be able to like make more sprinklers and stuff because I'll have to get the other resources. So yeah, let's actually go check on the computer because it's been a couple of minutes now. So we can pick up the remote resources that we got. So got rid of that. This is Stardust to give us like a global upgrade, and this is the random. So we got like some extra ores and things. And then we do the same thing, you know, just pick the new one. Let that run. And you can see here, this says 0 on it now. that means it transmitted the stuff that I had there. So I'm going to transmit more lithium because, you know, we want money. And the money automatically goes to you once it's done transmitting. You don't have to go collect it. So that's a nice little bonus there. Let's go back to the forest. And you don't have like an inventory limit. So if you collect a bunch of stuff, there's no worrying about like filling up your backpack or anything. It just all sits in your hub inventory. Yeah, he really kind of fleshed this out a little bit more. There's more trees and everything out here. There is a geo crusher that I have to unlock to figure out what's inside of these. So it's a nice little thing just to pick them up. Kind of like in Stardew Valley where you just sort of like store them until you're ready, and then you go to Clint all at one time and bust them. So in this, you have to build the machine for it. And I'm out of energy again. Yeah, unfortunately, with the energy, you do use it up kind of fast. I think eventually, with some of the Stardust, you can unlock better stamina for it, more energy reserves. All right, so you see how the lettuce is kind of glowing now? So if you walk across it, you can harvest it because it's full. And then we do the same thing again. We'll take more of our seeds. We'll do tomatoes this time. And do the rest of the lettuce. And let those grow. Now, you do have your own watering can here that you can manually do this, but yeah, I just like to get the sprinkler right off the rip. Now, you do need more power, though, because the way this game works is you have a supply. So right now, the one solar panel supplies 60 power, but if I were to use all these machines, they would demand 175, which means things will take longer because as I divide the power, it'll like send power to one machine, then it'll switch to another one. So you eventually want to buy more solar panels, build more, connect them with wind turbines and Tesla towers so you can kind of spread your machines across your map here. Let's go take a look at the mine now. So the mine is a nice place where you can get a lot of those drone hubs later, and you can come back here and find the big rocks. So you see all these rocks here. You find the big rocks and you set them up, and you just kind of come back and forth and collect them as you go. And like I said, later on when you get enough Stardust and you do unlock certain things, you can get another planet, and the planets are all connected to this profile. So you control multiple planets and multiple astronauts. Now, right now, the time on those other planets freeze when you leave them. So if you have, like, you know, say like you set up a furnace to do 200 copper bars, and you only did 10 of them before you left it, and you go back, it'll still only be on 10. That's something that he hasn't been able to put like the full idle mechanic in, where everything kind of works on its own. See, like right here, these are 2 stones. So this would be a good place to stick a drone in between. You could just kind of double up on the stone. Unfortunately, the drones don't hold that much right now, and I don't remember if the storage thing is fixed, so you can put like storage boxes next to the drone so they can fill up a storage box. Yeah, let's actually head back home and grab a couple more seeds. I've only got about like half my energy left, so I'm just gonna hit a few of the bushes. So these will only spawn the seeds that the planet says it has on it. So like I said, when you unlock the other seeds in the game, you can only buy those, and you can only buy like a couple of them. So what you have to do is use one of the machines, I think the processor, and you have to convert the vegetables back into seeds to keep growing seeds that are not native to the planet. So kind of like a Stardew, you know, kind of like 7 Days to Die, where you grow like a crop and then you just turn it into seeds instead of using the raw ingredients to try to make more crops, so you have more crops and more seeds. Yeah, just a couple of cycles like this, just to grab some more seeds. You don't get many, but thankfully, like every game they regenerate, and they are pretty fast. So, and I apologize if my voice is sounding kind of scratchy. It's the humidity's kind of bothering me. And also, I want to take the opportunity to thank Spicy Girl on YouTube for dropping the subscription, and for Nathaniel Games and Salty Cookies for the follows on Twitch. I appreciate y'all. So, I'm officially over 800 followers. Awesome. When I get to 875, I'm going to be doing a game giveaway. What I'm going to try to when I thought I bought keys for Don't Starve Together, I thought they were PC keys. Unfortunately, they were Switch keys, but I was able to return them and get a refund. But I'm going to try to get a hold of some PC keys, and I'll be giving away like a few copies of Don't Starve Together. And I might be giving away some more copies of the games I've streamed, like Starseed and stuff, and LC. I'm going to see if I can get a hold of some keys for that too. So yeah, like for instance, this particular machine here, this is the processor. So like if I wanted to take like the lettuce that I bought, I just grew, I can say I want more lettuce seeds, and it'll convert it back to lettuce seeds for me, where I can make more lettuce if I needed it. And tomatoes almost done. Actually, they are. Let's see what we got here. So when you do this little field that you see will expand eventually. Let's finish clearing this out. And then you have more items that you can do here. All right, let's get some more lithium. So yeah, it takes a while to actually make a lot of money in this game, but once you do, like once you get into the process of like running stuff through the processing system, like you get a lot of money very quickly. Like I think I had 100,000 at one point on my other seed. All right, so let's plant the potatoes this time, and the carrots, and one lettuce because we need to fill up that plot. Yeah, eventually what I want to do is buy the other sprinkler. That's 800. I'll buy the other mini drone. That's 1,400. So I'm gonna put that somewhere where I get some more materials. And buy the other solar panel. Buy these Tesla towers. Now Tesla towers expand your energy. So if you put like a bunch of like solar panels somewhere, you can use the Tesla towers to expand out how much they cover. So you can put like a very small block of like 25 solar panels together, and then use the Tesla towers to expand the range of coverage. That way that you can have more stuff around the Tesla towers, drawing off of the power that the 25 solar panels provide, as an example. Hey, so this is a very chill, laid-back game, and it's actually really awesome. There is a tutorial in the game. I'm not using it because I know how to play the game now. Yeah, so after that gets done, and this right here is supposed to be like the starport, but you don't actually use it yet. Let's go back home and go grab some more seeds. Like I said, there was one map I had like so many freaking vegetables there because I was able to line up like 40 different sprinklers, and I just had vegetables like all over the place. Because you do have to transmit them to do the global quests, so you can unlock the other stuff. So there is a reason to grow extra of everything eventually. But it does take the combined effort of all of your seed planets to do it. So one planet won't necessarily be able to do everything because you have limited resources. So eventually you do want to open up other planets. And at the start you can only have 2 planets. But eventually I think you can get 5. I'm just grabbing some softwood because I think there is one thing I can craft with the wood now. So grab some on the way. And it's only the smaller trees. And these are the very specific like cone-shaped trees. Yeah, like I said, Heart Center made this game, so it's supposed to be like very, and so just kind of atmospheric, chill, do this and that game. Also, too, by a complete and utter accident, I was in a stream that was streaming Battlefield 6, and I got a key for it, so I'm going to be probably playing that later. I don't know if I'm going to stream it because I'm not really sure if I want to, but if anybody else that I know has Battlefield 6 access, and if you don't, oh, I don't have enough lithium. If you don't, then you can just sit in somebody's stream for like, I think 35 minutes, and then eventually you'll get a notification on Twitch saying that you have the beta access, and then you have to kind of go through this complicated hoopla with linking your EA account to everything, but eventually, yeah. Okay, see right here, you got the lithium. You hit that button to pick up the extra lithium there, and then the drones never stop. So even if they fill up, they never stop. Now there's spots for 3 different things there, but there's only 2 drones out of it, so I don't know if there's a way to like get more drones later. And so I haven't played it since Heartsynth did all the updates. Yeah, we'll ship more of that, and eventually I am going to ship some lettuce and other things, but I got to make the money to get the other stuff that I need. You can see here my furnace is still kind of struggling because it doesn't have a lot of power to draw from, so it's still trying to cook all those resources. And eventually they do get, like I said, once you get enough power, they do get faster because they'll be able to draw the full power. So, yeah, like I said, if you wanted to go check out a new thing, you can go to the main menu here. It'll save your world, it'll save that particular world, and if you go up here to where it says upgrades and stuff, this is where you can spend your stardust and things to get new things. So like here, if I want to unlock lettuce seeds to be able to buy, I can click on that here, or if I want to go down to the bottom here, because it actually lets you do this. So like max planet seeds, so I can open up another planet if I want to, or if I want to unlock one of these seeds. So like if I want to unlock these wheat seeds, it says I need 800 credits plus 1 point if I want to unlock wheat seeds, and I can do that. To get credits, you have to do not these missions, but these orders here. These orders will tell you, so like you need 14 purple spores, you upload them to the global inventory, and you get those points and those credits. And once you accumulate enough of these points, it'll add a point that you can do more upgrades. So this one here says biofuel. That's a new one. And you can see some of this stuff I don't have. So like this one wants beets. I don't have beets. But yeah, you can. I don't have apples, but like, yeah, potatoes and stone here, for instance, I got to upload 4 potato seeds, and 4 stones. And I'll get 1,200 credit and 0.6 reward points. But also this refresh, as you can see, there's a timer there. So, but these missions here, like if you click on this and go to missions, it says mine ore by hand. Complete it, and you get the experience points towards the next level of these things. Place 4 machines, plant the seeds, harvest crops, create 5 items with the furnace. I haven't pulled the stuff out of the furnace yet. And then earn 200 credit. So yeah, once I get the furnace items, then I can upgrade to level 2 and get whatever reward is there for that. Then you can look at your stats here and see how many things you've done. So global missions, upgrades, and jobs and things. Hey Andrea, how's it going? Come on in. And then when you're ready, you can start a new seed if you want, or you can go back to your other one just by clicking on it and then hitting start, and it'll return you back to the planet where you left off. Good to see you again. How's your summer going? So now we can hit expand here, and it widens this up, and it'll populate the new stuff. So we got there's a lost cargo, so we'll do that. Do that, and then we'll do one of those. Okay, apparently that bug still exists where you can have 6 drones. So, all right. Oh, we'll let them run. Sounds like our crops are done. Doing pretty good. I've just been dealing with the tremendous amount of heat that we've been having here. It's been extremely hot the last couple of weeks. He was going to say something about when I said heavy planets. Oh, go ahead, Eagle. As long as it's not completely rude and offensive, like I don't mind if you make a joke about something. All right, there we go. Got more crops. So, and we're mostly lettuce here, but I'll plant the carrots and then the lettuce. So yeah, this right here is the assembler. So once you learn the other stuff, you can make things here to do more stuff. Not a whole lot of super things in here yet, but oh yeah, let's do this and we'll get our reward for collecting resources there. And let's see. Let me do iron. Got 40 iron. Let's go. Well, we'll let that run forever. Because it's going to run forever. Let's see. Let me go to the mine again. Let's see if I can get some more stuff. You broke something when you fell and then almost broke your arm. So what? Wow. What did you break that caused you to almost break your arm? And also, are you okay otherwise? Like you're not like, hopefully you're just bruised. You don't have a fracture or anything. See, like this right here, I could beat on that forever and get coal, but it won't let me because I'm out of energy. The very early part of this game is just hard to get going because you need the money to do stuff. And money is really hard to make when you don't have all of the mission perks. When you get all the mission perks, and you know, crops are worth more, minerals are worth more, like finished products are worth more, and then you can sell those. You can sell more of them at one time instead of only 5 of them. You can sell 7 of them, for instance, and get a little bit more money that way. And then you can make, then you can do more of the other stuff. See, walking through the mine and getting rid of the small stones, eventually you do run out of small stones. That's normal. Then you only got the big ones left. And then, like you say, you can set up drone hubs to farm the big ones. And just come back and collect those resources every so often. Like, you do have to transmit everything eventually to get like all of this stuff done. I unfortunately did not remember to buy the transmitter, so I'm gonna have to wait until I can get it. So yeah, right here would be a good spot for a drone hub because I can get copper and iron at the exact same time. I like it when you can do both of them like that. The wood broke under your feet. Okay, whoa, yeah. Oh, the ground gave out. But yeah, like I said, guys, you could sit here and beat on this and get like 1 piece of stone or something, but it's not worth it. That's why you have the drones. They'll sit there and just buzz it with the laser forever for you. Let's see what we got. What did that give me? Gave me oh yeah, it gave me some upper level stuff. Get those extra minerals and you go sell something. Sell some iron since I've got some extra. Alright, Henry, have a good one. We shall see you next time. Thanks for stopping in. Now I can buy more of this if I want to, because they do keep coming back. But and see here, I can only buy carrot seeds and potato seeds here. So once I buy these, they're done. You can only buy these once. So you want to wait to buy those until you're ready to use them. Yeah, so that's the thing I need right there. Oh, I can buy it. 600. Okay. Cool. Yeah, so the transmitter is actually really important because, like I said, that can transmit the stuff you need to send up to do your quests. So now we talk to this and we can send up the stone, for instance, right? And it'll only let you send 3 at a time. But you can send multiple stacks of it. So you can send 3 stacks of 3. All right. Yeah. So 3 stacks of 3. And you can see that it says roughly like 6.5. It's almost 6 minutes. So altogether, it'd be like, probably about 10 minutes before that gets done. In the meantime, you just keep doing other stuff. Okay, so we don't have much except for lettuce seeds here, so. And the transmitter is, like you said, the transmitter does take the same power as the furnace does here. So you can see the power demand went up to 220%, so 220. So it's only getting 1/4 of the power it needs, which is why it's going to take so long. This is done already. Expand this again. We can go crazy with all the mining, get a bunch of resources. So that's the way to get a lot of rocks and things in a hurry when you don't have a lot of other stuff, and then you can sell those minerals or turn them into bars. So like with those lithium bars that I have, if I wanted to, I could find something that would take the lithium and convert it into other stuff. Yeah, see electronics here. So this takes lithium bars and iron bars. What was it that I made? Oh yeah, the copper. So I can make copper plates out of the copper bars. Or I can make wires out of the iron and the copper here. That'll help me build the other machines. So you kind of see how that's going. All right, so Twitch has got a ad break coming up, guys. So this is the first break. I'm just going to let the game run because there's no need to pause the game, really. And yeah, I'll see you all back in about 3 minutes. And besides, you get to listen to the music. Hey y'all, welcome back. So as you can see, while I was gone, the game kind of kept doing its thing. Our lettuce grew up. Oh, do more lettuce seeds. And we're gonna sell some lettuce. And grab all this stuff. This. Head back to the home and go grab some more seeds because we need them. I'm gonna have to start transmitting seeds pretty soon too. And as you can see though, most of my, it's kind of hard to see it because it's like in the little letters at the bottom. But most of these things right now are just dropping me lettuce seeds. I got like one potato seed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just keep using the lettuce to plant and transmit the lettuce a little bit at a time. And then when I get the other crops, I'll make more of those. Or I might hold on to them. I might hold on to the plants and then just turn them into seeds. Because like I said, that is a thing you can do. Let's go check out the desert, go grab some sandstone. I got something on my glasses again. So I like games that are sometimes like this where they're kind of just chilled out and everything. Like I love my action games, don't get me wrong. For sandstone, I love my action games. I love the ones that are intense, you know, like 7 Days a Night and stuff. But then at the same time, you know, I like my Stardew Valleys. I like games like this where you can kind of just sit back and relax and just enjoy things, you know. But sometimes that's all you need is just to sit back and relax a little bit. I had a hard day. Sometimes you don't want to play like the most intense and crazy game. Because I could be playing Marvel Rivals right now. I could be playing Battlefield right now, but I don't want to. I want to be here. I just want to chill. And plus, a game like this is really good to talk to you guys. Because I don't have to like focus on the game. Yeah, sandstone turns into glass. That's mainly what it's used for. You do need to set up a drone out here so you can mine that big one so you can keep getting it. Almost out of energy. That's good enough. I'll head back. You can see the transmitter still has a 3 on it, which means it still has all that stuff in it. Let's see, let's send up some more lettuce. Keep our money flowing. And we got an apple seed, it looks like. So I can actually start making my own apple seeds if I get lucky with the apple. And we can expand again. Let those crank. Let's see, if I wanted to make the wind turbine needs wires, electronics, and iron. So I can make the 2 wires. let those go. And like I said again, it draws more power from our poor little thing here. So poor little solar cells now got to deal with 3 different freaking machines sucking its life. But we'll get it some help. So like I said, if you wanted to go and do another seed, you could do that very easily. They said the game is designed for you to switch around. But let me get the missions first, because we have that one last little thing. Now we got the level up, so we got a little bit of a bonus there. And then our next one says, okay, obtain seeds from grass. We did that already. Mine ore with drones. Create items with the processor. We got to do 5 more. Earn more credits. So this one says start a seed and decommission a seed. So you can, like... So let's go ahead and make a new seed. We'll start a new seed. And what we want to look for is stuff that we don't have in our current seed. This one, the crops are going to be absolute garbage. But it has garlic. And it has apples. This one, the iron's rare, but... This one's got garlic in it again. There's another garlic and apple world. This one, garlic, is extremely rare. This one's a rare lettuce world. Mostly apples and tomatoes here. This one's like rare on the apples, but garlic is common. Potatoes and tomatoes are common. And it's mostly iron and coal here. Crops are kind of me. Listen, apples are super rare. This one, apples are super rare. About the only thing that's here is carrots and potatoes. This one, like, garlic is super rare again. This one's got silver. This is a mineral planet here, with potatoes being the most common thing. Well, crops are going to be worth crap here, but it's only potatoes. We'll do this one. We'll do chalk because it has silver and a lot of minerals on it. I'm going to make this one a mineral world. Barry Federico. I love some of these names. Modesty Dimitri. Wow. Well, none of these ones are spectacular. So we'll just use Javiera. And we're going to make this one the materials one. Like I said, everything on my previous planet is not available. And also, I'm going to show you guys in the shop, because we unlocked wheat. Now we have wheat seeds that we can buy on this world. So I can make wheat. We'll do the same thing. We'll walk around and collect the minerals first. I said, because this one's the material world, this one means that, like, minerals that I farm and stuff that I create is going to be the one that raises my mission rating and gives me more XP that way. And all my missions here are all based on creating items for furnaces and stuff like that. There is still the crop thing because you need to have some crops no matter what. But the majority of that stuff is actually, this is like supposed to be the, you know, the more industrial planet. That's the big one. Nice little chisel, you know, pick up some rocks. Like I said, this help makes you money early on, so whatever you've got a big rock nearby is what you want to put your drones next to. If, like I said, if I can get 2 of them near a drone, that would be the best thing. So I haven't checked to see any of that yet. And I'm gonna go inside and start the remote stuff here. Get some more of that. So it's always a good idea on each planet you get is just to go ahead and start your remote stuff. Just so you can get those extra resources and potentially some extra money. Like I said, by no stretch of the imagination is this game close to finished yet, guys. Like I said, it is very early access. Like, it's about as early of an early access game as you can get. So if it's not quite appealing to you yet, I completely understand. But like I said, that's why I wanted to play it again, because there was enough stuff that was updated that I felt like, you know, it'd be fun to check out the new stuff. Even if like the beginning loop is still pretty much the same. I love playing games like this because, you know, you get a chance to watch them grow, and, you know, the feedback that you provide does really help. Like, developers, that's why these developers take a chance in people like myself and other people that are like, if you're actually the type of person who has a tester mentality, which I do because I am a game tester, it's really helpful, because then you can say, well, this is not working right, this is wrong, you know, this could be improved. You know, be constructive about it. Like, let them, you know, let the developer know that this isn't working, but be constructive about it and try to give them something to build off of. Then the end result game, like a look at Stardew Valley. The end result of that game was absolutely freaking amazing. See, like right here would be a really good spot for me to put the drone, because I could get coal and copper. I'm actually going to buy that right now. And so put that right there. And then I can take one drone, put it on the coal, and put the other drone on the copper. And there we go. I'll have coal and copper a little bit at a time, but I'll have coal and copper as much as I need. And I think coal in the game makes like a carbon thing. So now let's go ahead and get our crops going. So we're gonna do the other shop stuff here. So sprinkler, furnace, solar panel, processor, assembler, and our 8 of those. And again, we're broke. And yeah, if it looks like I'm setting up things the same way, I kind of do that. Like I'll set up all of my stuff to look the same when it's early game like this, because it's just easier to remember where everything is. All right, let's go home. Everything's on this side of the map. Let's go home and get our seeds and start that process. So right off the rip, we got garlic and potato. Yeah, when you make a seed, like sometimes you only use the seed for a little bit just to do a couple of things real quick to give yourself a boost, like especially like with the Stardust, and to transmit certain things up, and then you can nuke the seed and then come back and add a new one and do other stuff. But I'll hold on to this one for a little while. Yeah, and you saw that on the scan, right? I accidentally hit scan, but there is an obsidian mine on the other side. I'm not going to go to it yet. That's good enough. Let's head back. Now, there is a soil saturation mechanic in this game, but when you have a sprinkler, it pretty much takes care of it for you. But if you're doing it by hand, you do have to watch the soil saturation. All right, we got down the first sets of garlic. I love garlic. Same thing, get that stuff going. Let's see, what do we got? Well, I do have a coal mine going, so we can sell some coal. Or we can sell some copper if I have it. Which I don't, so yeah, we do. So we'll sell some of that copper, just start some money flowing. And so this is a very easy game to play. There's not a whole lot that you really have to learn. You just have to learn how to balance your early game. Yeah, I'm drinking Pepsi, guys, but I'm like mostly decaffeinated because I stopped drinking energy drinks and stuff. I was drinking way too much stuff, but my doctor was like, when you decaffeinate, you can't go completely without it because of the way my body is. Like I'll start having like health issues. They said like once you decaffeinate, start drinking like weak caffeine like Pepsi and Coke and stuff like that. Just enough to keep it in your system so your body doesn't go completely mental and I have to see you in the emergency room. So. By the way, if you have a supermarket near you, these like movie theater boxes of candy, I've talked about this before. They are far more economical than the big bags. I have told a lot of my friends don't buy the big bags anymore, just buy those. And I showed them the math and all of it. So a lot of them don't anymore. They just buy those boxes. You can buy 4 of those boxes for like $5-6, and you'll get double the candy that you would out of the bags. And the bags cost more. The bags are like $7, and you get half of what you get out of those boxes. Especially if you go to something like a Walmart or a Target or whatever, you can really like You can really cheese it on the candies like that. Oh, out of energy, so back home. I actually want to take a look to see what I can do with the spores. I didn't actually look for things specifically with the spores. Condensed sulfur, what the fuck was that? Huh, okay. How do we make biofuel? Purple spores. Let's see if I can get some purple spores. Let's see if there are any purple spores around here. Ow, yeah, okay. That does hurt. I had to double check. So while there's no combat in this game, you can still take environmental damage. So you do need to be careful of that. But thanks everybody for lurking today. I appreciate it. Plenty of spores. I'm not too worried about the geodes because I can't do anything with them, but I do want to pick up these spores since they appear to be pretty easy to get a hold of. I mean, I'll still pick up the geodes as I go. All right, let's go back to the hub. I'll check the computer too. It's about time I upgrade some of that stuff. So, all right, looks like the garlic's ready. Yeet. Okay, my OBS was freaking out for a second. All right, yeah, let's get those tomatoes going. And potatoes. Let me go check this. So biofuel. No, this is not what I wanted, but I gotta do this anyway. So what do we got for iron? Let's see, let's do the biofuel. How many can we do with the spores? So it's 5, okay, so it's 3 each to make 1 biofuel. Okay, let's see what happens when we get some biofuel going. And get the rest of that going. Excellent. Hey, what do we got here? Sell some garlic. Sell some garlic. All right, and let's get some energy first, and we'll go back to home and go grab some more seeds because we need seeds. I think my only gripe with the transport system is the fact that you have to hit like 3-4 buttons to constantly teleport. I think it's my only real gripe with it, but it's not like a huge inconvenience. It's not like a fatiguing thing where you have to hit like 9 different buttons to get to it. I hope we get some fishing in here pretty soon, though. I would love to see a fishing mechanic in this game. Thump, thump, thump. Thump, thump, thump. So yeah, guys, I know I stream like Don't Starve Together by myself like once or twice, but I just find that one to be better to stream when, you know, whoever's got time. So right now I've been streaming it with Saba. I've been streaming it while she's been offline doing, you know, taking a break from streaming herself. But I'm only going to stream it when I'm playing with somebody else, just because it's a little bit more entertaining that way. And I have plenty of other survival games I can play solo, so that's one that I kind of like. I feel like it's more fun for me too to have somebody else there, so I'm not constantly like pulling my brain, remembering it, having to like remember everything. But I have been playing offline, and I started playing Woody, the lumberjack. And even though I really love playing Willow because I love the fire starter thing with her, I think next time I play, I'm going to play Woody because he is so much fun. And I was able to fight the hounds with him because I was able to like force him to transform into a weremoose early on, and I just like decimated the hounds with them. I mean, they still did some damage to me, but it was so much fun playing that. And then like when he becomes I got forced to become a weregoose during the full moon. And I was able to go get Glommer because I was able to walk on water because he was a goose. I thought it was so much fun. I'm definitely looking forward to playing it again. But one thing the thing I told Sal was I just pretty much wait for her because she's got her dog grooming business, and you know she's got other work that she does on the side. So I don't like to like, you know, be like, when are you gonna play next time? You know, I'm not that kind of person. So whenever, oh, it's still cooking. So whenever she's got time next time, we'll play it. And I know there's a few of you like have said, you know, you actually kind of been digging it. And I know it's the old game too, it's like a 10-year-old game now, but it's still so much fun, and it is hard as hell. I think that's what I like about it, is the fact that it's a challenging game. Like, I appreciate the challenge of it. Oh, looks like maybe potatoes ready? Alright, cool. Nope, they're not ready. Okay, you know what? I'm going to go back to the other planet. I'm gonna go back to the other planet. Let's see, I've got a couple of points and some credits, so we can get something new here. +1 item when selling. We're gonna get that. So we got 2 star seeds. Got, oh, place that other drone. It counts over your entire seed, so it's nice. If you don't have everything on one seed, you can switch to your other planet and get it. So So Potent is the one that we were, yeah. So I'll go back to Potent now. See, like I said, it picks up right where I left off, so. There. Okay, let me go to the forest and go get some more spores. I want to see, since I haven't touched the mushrooms in a little while, to see if they, yeah, they do. They do come back. I think what I might do too, if my my buddy Gecko is up for it. I keep trying to put a bug in his ear to get his Twitch account back so we can stream it together. But I think maybe one day when I'm playing with him, I might stream 7 days like that again, just for a little bit. See how that goes. Bloop. Mushroom plant farting on me. I'm gonna recharge my tool and then I'm gonna go back to home and go get some more seeds. Okay, the transmitter's done. Okay, how much lettuce seed do I have? Yeah, transmit lettuce. I transmit just the regular spores. Okay, so we get that going. Electronic. I need iron and lithium. So we can actually all right. You see, because I got that now, I can do 6. And you see, this is still kind of cooking over here, so back home. And get that lettuce. And I say, if I buy the other seeds, I can make more seeds out of those. So since lettuce seems to be the primary seed I'm getting here, I just gotta grow them and use the processor to turn them back into seeds. But yeah, like I said, Woody on Don't Starve, he's so much fun. And plus he has a sentient axe named Lucy. and he can go through trees like crazy because of Lucy. It doesn't do any damage to monsters, so like I need to use a different thing to fight monsters with. But because you can use the axe to fight monsters if you make a normal one. But like with Woody, you don't even want to make another axe. You want to use like a spear or something else where you can just attack monsters with it. Or you can use like a pickaxe or something like that. But because he can transform into a beaver to harvest things quicker, he can transform into a moose that can fight things better, and he can transform into a goose to do other stuff. Like I honestly think he's actually a really good character. Alright, I'm gonna go show you guys the volcanic part, since that was something that wasn't in the game last time. I have to get some more drone hubs for the sandstone down there. And you can make your person walk faster if you pick up some of those other upgrades. There's one that makes your character walk faster. And all the way over here, there's this part used to be blocked off, and you can walk in here. You have to use the sprinkler to cool off the lava. Ow. And then you hit these to turn off those. Giant fire tornado, but the point of this place is to get out this obsidian right here. And then you can set up your thing here. I'm not going to go through the whole thing right now because placement. And honestly, if I wanted to, I could buy it and manually water it myself, but I'm a lazy bugger when it comes to watering in games. If I have the ability to get a sprinkler, I'd rather get that. Is there anything else I can make while I'm waiting? Oh yeah, the biofuel. Took more biofuel. That might be the only bottleneck in the game, though, for me. That kind of bothers me, is the fact you can only ship that little bit of stuff at a time. I would love it if there was a way to box up stuff, like to make a crate of like 10 items and shove the crates in there instead, so you can send up like 5 crates and get the money for it that way. Feel like a packager. Okay, it looks like the glitch fixed itself. I can only do 3 again, so that's good. And if you want to stop a furnace, like if you put all this stuff in here, if you hit minus right there, it'll stop it. Let's get some lithium going. Speaking of lithium, there's one other thing you can do. I can remember how. Oh yeah, here, there's a search item here. You can do this to like unlock more of these. So I've got 1 point of discovery. I'm gonna open up another forest. And then now we have a second forest location I can go to. And get even more spores. That's kind of how you can like farm extra stuff. So like there I can farm more spores just by opening up this second forest. And the resources will just follow you like a magnet. So you don't have to stand there. I kind of wish I could chop these trees down though. Alright, head back. Head back to L Hub. Let's sell some of those spores that we just picked up. Boop, 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 boop. I'm just gonna go take care of these rocks that are up here too. Now he is supposed to be adding an underwater exploration too, so you can like walk inside of the ocean that's down here and other stuff. Really looking forward to that too. I just hope there's going to be a fishing mechanic eventually, because that'd be really cool. All right, the transmitter is done doing its thing, so I just said the crops I put in there transmitted. It's nice too, because you can get those notifications when you're on the planet when you're doing something else, just to let you know. Let's get some more trees. Build up our supply of softwood. So what I'm going to do, since we're getting ready to hit the second ad break, what I'm going to probably do is I'll switch to another game. Well, we can do full tomatoes. Only got 600 bucks. Need more. Hey, look, just in time. Just in time. Now we are at level 5 here. The reason why I'm not hitting all those right away is because I want to keep farming those mineral resources while I'm doing this. I got so many lettuce seeds. We almost got enough money for the sprinkler. I might wait until I can get the solar panel because I do want to have the extra power for that stuff to run faster. I'm gonna go check the mine. I want to see if maybe if there's like 2 minerals next to each other in the mine. I might go grab those instead. Oh yeah, there's an iron and a copper right here. Yeah, I'll do that then. Nice thing is you can pick up your workstations. Like, I want to keep collecting the lithium because that would just be awesome, but... Let's see if I can remember how to do this. How do I pick this up again? Oh yeah, hit delete. And hit delete, and then it goes back into your inventory. So yeah, if you do drop something and you want to move it, you just have to hit that delete thing, make a box for it, and then just drag and drop it like that. And then if you want to move it like I'm doing here, and you can take it and place it somewhere new. And then restart the collection here. Now I can do iron and copper instead of just the lithium. And come back here every so often and empty that out. Nice, huh? I do like that he did that. He gave you the ability to do that without losing the materials for the stuff. You can just pick the thing up and move it. While I don't necessarily have a problem with games that make you like delete your items, like I find it to be such a chore, especially in a game that you can't get resources very quickly, that you end up having to destroy your stuff, and either you don't get all your resources back, or or you just lose it entirely. So like I know there's some, like for instance, like 7 Days to Die, if you want to destroy your if you can't pick up your stuff for whatever reason, which you can very easily now because they fixed the land claim block system, but there was a point where you couldn't do it, and the only way you could do it was like disassemble your own workbench, and disassembling the workbench was just such a hassle. I hated it because you lost so many resources when you did that. Alrighty, back to the hub we go. Alrighty. And what do we got here? That's done. That's right, I don't have any lithium yet. Alright, we got a little bit of lithium now, so we can make some electronics. How many can I make? Yeah, we'll do 9 of them. Might as well make them. Send up some wood. How many carrots do I have? Send up 3 carrots. And send up 3 carrot seeds. Pick up all of those. Go crazy on the lettuce. Another $100 worth of lettuce. Space lettuce is expensive, yo. I don't know if that still was enough time for the seeds to come back yet. Nope. Go back to the forest over here. Go grab some more spores. Alright, so the next ad break is coming up in about 2 minutes. Okay, so we'll switch games after this. We'll do some more Starseed another day. I think that's pretty much everything I can do, unless I can hit like 1 or 2 more of these. There we go. Insufficient energy. I can't even tap a shroom there. No. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed Starseed. Like I said, this is a very like low-key, chill, like kind of zen game. I will stream it again. May not be immediately. I might wait a couple of streams because, like I said, I've got plenty of other things I got to stream. But I'll do the BRB screen now, even though it's only like a minute or so to it. And when we come back, we'll switch games and play something with a little bit more action to it. So. Anyway, thank you very much, everybody. So, BRB, enjoy the music. And goofy ass buttons. Okay, y'all, welcome back. Gonna go ahead and save my game. And yeah, I'm gonna pick a different game to play here. Oh, sorry, guys. Ah, boy. Stuff. And we're gonna pick a different game to play here. Something with a little bit more action, not too much more, because I'm not feeling like playing a super intense game. But I kind of gave it away. But I wanted to get the game loaded up first. Well, I'm not going to play. I don't have a thumbnail for it though, so I could crank one out real quick. You guys want to bear with me? I have to do it for YouTube, unfortunately. So let me do that. Actually, no, I don't even need to do that for YouTube. I'm just gonna use one of my emotes. Let me see. Let me see what I got. Now I might be able to use real quick. Don't need any of that. Hmm. I really don't have a good Stardew Valley thumbnail I can use. I'll just use the backdrop part that I have for it. So bear with me real quick. I gotta go into YouTube first and make the changes. Uh, yeah, I can't type sometimes. I have to wait for YouTube to catch up to itself. So okay, there we go. Unfortunately, like switching your game on YouTube is actually really, really hard. Comparison. On Twitch, it's easy. I can just hit like 2 buttons and literally I'm done. Okay, we got that. And I'm just gonna now I have all my other stuff open up to do this easily, so I'm gonna have to like do this a little bit at a time. What am I looking for? Yeah, I'm looking for that. What's that? Sign up there. Hey guys, I literally have to hit like a dozen buttons when I do this because I close out a lot of my stuff when I'm streaming. I have to make when I go back to like update my socials, I have to update my socials on like 4 different platforms, so it takes a minute. Do that, do that, do that. There we go. Okay. All right. Thank you all very much for hanging out and chilling through that. We're going to pull that up, and then we're going to start the game. By the way, I bought something else at the Asian store, the Korean store that I go to. Flashbang. I want to show you guys. I got these. These are crispy chive chips. The funny thing is, these are actually made in California, but yeah, these are like sold in like Asian stores and specialty stores. All right, so yeah, we're gonna just kind of chill on Stardew for the rest of the stream here. Kind of curious. I'm gonna rip these open right now. I just want to have a bite, see what they're like. If the bag opens the way it's supposed to. Holy crap! All right, this is one of these bags that have this seal, and then there's a seal underneath it. Oh, crispy chive chip. All right. Not a bad flavor. However, after reading what's in it, I am never buying it again. There was something they put in there I didn't realize they put in there. So. It's not going to make me sick or anything. I just there's a particular hey, my Discord's not opening. What the hell? Discord, hello? Hello, Discord? Why are you not opening? One sec, guys. Okay, my Discord is bugged out. Right. Is it going to make me log back in? Stop! Okay, Discord's being like really stupid. All right, well, I'm going to let it do its thing. I'm going to go ahead and start the game. You guys have been waiting long enough. Oh, hold on. No, maybe not. So yeah, we're going to play my Baltier file. If anybody doesn't know what the term Baltier is the reason why I named it that, because that's the guy from Final Fantasy 12. I am the leading man after all. Oh, I'm full of stuff. As he likes to say. Let's see. Maybe I'll go fishing. Hey, Abby. Here, have a coffee. Calamari. Nice. See, I know I saved some of this stuff for a reason. I just gotta remember what I was gonna do with some of the stuff. Say hi to the dog. $400 there, $400 there. We'll throw that in there. Trying to remember where I was from last time. Goofy ass slimes. I gotta remember where the okay, so those I don't need. I can take these to what's his face? Marlin. I wish you could make more of those. Yeah, when I bought these, I didn't look at the ingredients like I usually do, so I didn't think anything of it. And then I looked at them right before I ate them. I'm like, oh yeah, no, I don't want to eat anything that's got like, a substance that's not supposed to be in there. And it's like, yeah, this has got like hydrogenated oil. And I'm like, yeah, that's not supposed to be in food anymore in the United States. That's not cool. I'm gonna collect some of this moss since I haven't gone around and done any moss farming. I mean, it's not, they don't taste bad. It's just like when I see certain things that have like oils and stuff that are supposed to have been removed from food and they're still using it, like, not cool, McGee. Especially from a company that's in California. Hey, I forgot that, sir. And companies in California always say, you know, we're the best. And then, you know, they're still using stuff that is illegal it's illegal in California. It's funny. I'm gonna eat them since I got them, but I probably won't buy them again. Yeah, actually, I wanted to play something that was a little bit more, not like empty like Starseed was, but still not quite like crazy. Because like I said, I'm kind of feeling low key right now, so. Stardew Valley is a good blend because if I do want some action, I can go into the tunnel. I can go into this skull cavern and go kick the crap out of something. Let's see what we got. Kill dust sprites. No, can't do that one. Can't do that one. There you go. Don't have enough time. Like I said though, they don't taste bad. That's not the problem. Let me see if the raccoons got anything new. What's he want? What is that even? Dried spice berries. Oh shit. Do I even have enough spice berries to even attempt that? Let me go talk to the traveling cart real quick and see if maybe they're selling some spice berries. Even though it's going to be expensive as hell. Why did I forget about that? I will not eat your broccoli. Do I have 5 spice berries somewhere? I mean, I know how to do it if I have the seeds for it. No, see, I'm up in here. If I have them anywhere, it'll be down here somewhere probably. Got 5 of them. Yep. I'll do it that way then. I thought it was blueberries though. Oh wait, forgot to put the No, I'm just with the geodes because you can't sell them for any money. I'm just going to throw them in here from now on. go to the desert and go buy a couple more statues. Do a little dance. Two more statues. Oh, that's it too. I've got all this mayonnaise. Deal with that later. And so if it wasn't for the fact that they had that modified soybean oil, that would actually be a good product to eat on the regular. Alright, still dungeon day. Let's go feed Abby her rock. We have infinite energy. Let's go. I'm gonna go ahead and drink a coffee. I know I just got that one, but infinite energy. That's a crazy one to have. Nice one. Nice. Time to do a little soul caverning. Pineapple. Holy crap. Now I can get rid of the broccoli seeds. Auto petter. Don't need those. Be gone. Oh, nice hole. No? Yeah, hell with it. I'll burn it. Boom! And I'm gonna go after the radioactive metal since it was right there. Go! Eat coffee! Go! Free ride. Good enough. Ouch. I'm gonna have some eel. Oh, radium bars. That's nice. Yeah. No, thank you. Cool, animal cracker. Let's go. Oh wait, there's a hole right there. Hold on. Let's go. Cinder shards, okay. Two holes. Faded denim shirt. No, thank you. drink that. Let's go. No? Oh yeah, we're not even gonna hang out in there. Oh, the special floor. Okay. Holy shit! Oh, pineapple. Bomba! There we go. I can't remember if... Let's get out of here. Holy crap. Coffee. We need to drink our espresso. Running out of room. Yep, jump. Another prismatic shard, let's go. Pineapple. Cranberry sauce. Eat another pineapple, just to be safe. And this hole should guarantee me level 100. Yep. Alright, we need to eat pineapples again. Get ourselves all nice and tapped up. And let me see, what am I getting rid of here? I'm gonna scrap that, I'm gonna scrap that. I'm gonna scrap that. Everything else I think I'm gonna keep because yeah. The battery I can get rid of if I need to. I only got one. Same with the gold bar. $13 level drop, okay. Midnight. Hi, Ronch. Pineapple. Eat everything. Sprinkler. Holy crap. That was good. That was a good run. That was a really, really good run. I have to double check the oh, well, that's going away. Okay. Marvin sent me some wood. Stardew Valley Fair. I think I still have to win that, so I'm gonna have to try. Okay, so this is 3.4 for 3.7. No. Doesn't go away. Let's grab our special sap, our mystic trees. Get rid of that. Okay, y'all, ad starting. So we'll be back in a bit. BRB. Okay, y'all, we are back. Thank you much for waiting. Let's see. Gotta go grab all my stuff for the day again. Yeah, I finished eating those chips off stream. I actually like them. Good flavor, but like I said, just because they have like two things in there. Like I said, as a company from California, I'm surprised they even let that through because California is supposed to be like the toughest like laws about certain things. I'm disappointed in that regard. All right. Let's go find us a I totally didn't mean to do that. But I didn't mean to kill them, but oh well. It happens. Oops. I'll just have to let them. I just have to let them be little bunnies. Animals. I need to find Doctor or lemon zest. There's lime zest. Red wine. Soy sauce is good enough. Hundreds and upon hundreds of mayonnaise. Did you really know you can make it like this? Did you know you could have mail like that? Just make so much you could have a dish. $408 mayonnaises. That'll be some piece of money. I'll give these dried spice berries to the raccoon. Well, today's Blackberry Day too, if I cared. Oh, I need the blueberry. I looked at that backwards. I need the blueberry jelly. Oh well. These stars kind of like broken in the brain here. Stars a little broken in the brain. That's why I have those. Might as well make all three of them. Yeah, sure. Grab all of my diamonds. Okay. Yeah, why not? I got carp. just do a little fishing. Why not? Fishy, fishy, fishy. Yams are the latest superfood. Gus's omelet. Give him 24 golden eggs. Because I can. Eh. I'll say I had a penny. I haven't talked to some of the villagers in a while, so just because. Close enough. Hey, welcome on into the stream. How are you doing? Oh, lucky lunches, huh? Buy those. Oh. I'm pretty chill right now, so you picked a good spot. I'm just here Stardewing. Today's my chill stream day. I'm doing alright. Just, like I said, just having a little bit of laid back streaming fun tonight. Played this game called Starseed earlier, playing Stardew now. Take a break from all the crazy games I've been playing. Alright. VG. I just saw that one. Okay. Yeah, why not? We'll grab it while we're here. And what are you playing? And I'm good to hear that you got your account back. And that can be a pain in the butt losing your stuff. I really need to sort this better. Sometimes I look at this, I'm like, I got so much junk in here. Starter right now? Nice. Yeah, this file is pretty much a master file. Like I've got almost everything done. I think there's like one little thing I haven't done. One or two things. I can't remember. Like I got all this stuff finished. I can't remember. I can't remember what it was. There was something odd that I hadn't done yet because it was something neat that oh yeah, here. I gotta get the blue ribbon again because apparently that achievement. And I'm still doing the raccoons. So but yeah, everything else I've got done. I didn't sell everything. The egg festival, I made a route for it that I can get 13 eggs because there's like places where there are like 2 and 3 eggs together. So, but I haven't run it in a long time because I only need to run it, the first time. But I've seen somebody do 15 eggs before. Hey, Sava. Add video therapy once you document your doctor's appointments. Chronically, today's going to be probably not anything special. Here, have that today. Abigail. What's this one? Prismatic butterfly somewhere in the valley. I played it the first 2 hours and I just felt like switching. So. Yeah, Haley's such a freak. I like her as a spouse. I think my least favorite one so far has been Penny because she's just like flat out boring. Now, I'm gonna go see if I can find this prismatic butterfly today. Abigail's cool. She's the goth girl, so that's all it is. She's the goth girl that wants to be an adventurer, but she's too much of a girl to admit it. Yeah, that is the thing. Actually, Concerned Dave said that was an error on his part, but everybody loved it so much he left it in. Because when he did the, the light, love, neutral, etc., there used to just be one line, and it would be like, "Thanks, it looks delicious," and he left it in for the rocks too, and he was just like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it alone," because everybody loved it too much. So it became, Abigail eats rocks now. Well, there's one thing Penny does, but you have to be married to her for a long time before it triggers. So it's just like, I was like, yeah. Hey, I don't have any wool anywhere. Oh, we got some now. The tea leaves, all you have to do is just make friends with Abigail's mom, Caroline. You just have to make friends with her. That's all. Once Caroline's friends with you, you can walk into her little Zen room, and she'll teach you the tea recipe after you kind of do the thing with her. Okay, I just spaced. I was going to do something, and now I don't remember. Oh yeah, I got to go around getting the wine today. Speaking of tea. Well, I always keep my spouse at 14 plus, so she never gets crazy on me. Yeah, because they're solid, they're just like a regular tree, so like the animals won't walk through them. It is a viable strategy, but for the way I play, I use a Junimo hut instead. So This is all my tea trees right here. And I just let the Junimos harvest it for me. So, as you can see, I've got thousands of tea leaves. This is like year 11 or year 12, something like that. It's my like master farm. So this is where I'm like I'm the rich bitch that has everything. Kind of thing. That's the way I put it. Okay, yeah, the fair is on the 16th, okay. My kid, I named him Link, and so he runs around with the mummy hat and thinking he's a Gibdo. But that's because I keep spending my money on the golden statues, that's why. I literally spend like $2 to $4 million when I mess with the statues. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do the omelet thing just because it's... Because I can finish that right now. I'm just going to go grab 24 gold eggs and just fill that out. Yeah, so yeah, Slava, my file, because like I said, mine's pretty much a master file. Like I've got ostriches and golden chickens instead of regular birds and stuff. And all of my ostriches, I'm feeding them animal crackers as I find them in the skull dungeon. That's a lot of mayonnaise right there. I'm waiting until the ostriches lay me like 150 eggs, and then I'm gonna... Well, if you get, if you find the dino egg, the best thing to do is to incubate it and make yourself your own dinosaur. And then use the egg in the museum and then for everything else you need, because the dinosaur will keep laying eggs. Mature dinosaur lays an egg like once a week or so. Yeah, that's it. That with the dinosaur, the first egg you find, you always want to incubate it. So you hold on to it until you can make a chicken coop that gets you an incubator. Because otherwise, you never. Bruh, are you effing? Bruh. I forgot about that. I have to take the damn... No, it's not that. I forgot that when you have the auto grabber, it doesn't count when you harvest it. You have to like pick them up off the floor. Oh yeah, that's no problem. I've got 12 chickens. They'll do it in one day. 1 to 2 days, but I keep forgetting about that. Ugh. Yeah, see, it doesn't count unless they're on the floor here. So. Let's go put the rest of the eggs in here and start cooking mayonnaise again while I'm waiting. I wasn't intending to do this, but yeah, I gotta. Hey, it's only gonna take 2 days to do it. It's just annoying. All right. You go to Ginger Island. Yeah, that's actually a pretty rough decision there. You know what I should have done? I forgot one thing. Let me bring this. Make it a little bit easier on me. Yeah, when you earn the Iridium Scythe, you can do this. Just clear that in like seconds. Too bad it doesn't work on trees. Wild honey. Okay. Oh. Oh, wow. I'm actually full. Hold on a second. Uh... Okay. That's better. Ah. Now, you know what? I'll come back and deal with the honey later. I got too much. I got too much junk sometimes. Yeah, no big deal. Just, 480,000. Yeah, the tea doesn't give me that much money, but it's still like something that is endless. If I brewed the tea every day, like I would have like $20,000 every day just from tea. All right, not going anywhere today. That's fine. %10 critical strike chance. I'm not fighting anything today, but that's okay. Never mind the smell of guinea pig with you. Uh, Actually, what's really cool, Sava? When you get it, is the horse flute. This right here. That's a really fun item to have. Oh, somebody's birthday. It's all diamonds. The horse flute's really awesome because it's kind of a call to one of the old Legend of Zelda games. Out of beans? No, we're not. I've got hundreds of beans. Missed one. I gotta go back to Ginger Island. I gotta pick up my damn eggs. Oh, there's 12. That's dumb. It's so dumb that I have to do it that way. Yeah, Salva, I don't know if I showed you this the one time I was streaming and I was kind of like showing everything off, but you could do this with the horse flute. Bring your horse to Ginger Island. Okay, so 34 fairy rose honeys. That's good enough. I'll have to build another pot for the for those, but I wish I could get rid of this stupid bush here. Yeah, it even works out. It works here. It works in the desert. So if you just don't want to walk, you can just do that. Yeah, I gotta see how much I've got left. I know there's like 1 or 2 things I'm missing. I just don't remember what. It's not there. Yeah, see right here, this is where you can get it. You get 50 of these key gems, and you can buy it here. Same thing with all this other stuff. And fireworks, which is something new. Level 100 in Skull Cavern, you can't eat or drink anything. Ship 100,000 G worth of fresh cooked items. That one's pretty easy to do if you... because the way I play, I have endless key gems, so I can buy as many of them as I want. Yeah, I set this house up specifically to do stuff, and I don't really use it for anything anymore. So this is just like my backup house now. My winery. So what I got to do is I got to get the barrels all the way up to here, make another row of them here somewhere, and then kind of fill in the kitchen with the rest. Instant horse. There's only one thing I need to do, and I keep forgetting to do it. And now that I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna rush down to Marnie's house to see if she's home. And she might close before I get there, but that's okay. No, she's not there. Still make a purchase using the animal catalog. I forgot you can do that. I need one of these guys. Supply shop. Isn't there like... Wait a minute. Am I dumb? I have a pond for the turtle. I'm just trying to remember if I need to buy a bowl for him or make a bowl. I can't remember. Actually, I'm gonna go look real quick. Oh, I gotta get her from Robin first. That's what it is. Okay. I gotta go to Robin first and buy a pet bowl. No, it's not Google. It was something else, but same idea. Flashbang. That jelly needs to hurry up and finish. Drive me bananas. The other thing too is I gotta finish making these. Like I should be. This should be full by now, and I'm being lazy about this too. I forgot. Do coconuts actually work in here? Yeah, they do. Okay. I just don't have any coconuts saved up because I don't collect coconuts that often. Okay. And you can see my 400 mushrooms there. I had to put my wood away. Yeah, well, I'm in the process of making that whole room a dehydrator room, so I'm just keeping stuff because it still sells for better than individual parts do. Yeah, I said I was going to go to the desert too. But yeah, so here you go. Even though you really don't need it, you can still do it. Just because I can. Okay, y'all. I've got a project that I'm scheduled to be at in a little bit, so I am going to call it here. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming out, chatting, chilling. I appreciate y'all. And again, like I said, when we hit 500 subs on YouTube or 875 followers on Twitch, one or the other, we got a little special thing we're going to be doing. So hopefully we'll get that. I'm looking, hopefully by the end of the year, one of those will get hit. But let's see, we got anybody on the Twitch? Oh, we got a friend on Twitch that's playing some games right now. So let's go say hi to them. We haven't seen them in a little while. be a raid. So it looks like she's just starting up. It'll be a good time to go see her. So we're going to say hi to Static Reaction. And yeah, again, thanks everybody. And we'll see you next time. Peace and all that stuff. And good blorg. Later, YouTube. Have a good night.